You're cruising along when suddenly, your dashboard lights up, VSC, check engine, and that squiggly car icon. The engine shakes, sputters, and the RPM needle bounces wildly. You press the gas, but the car barely moves. It's a scary moment, and your mind jumps to expensive repairs. But don't panic, or start guessing. The biggest mistake? Throwing parts at the problem without knowing what's wrong. That VSC light is a clue, not the cause. When your Toyota's computer senses a serious engine issue, it triggers the VSC system as a safety measure. The shaking, stalling, and warning lights are all connected. A chain reaction we need to trace back to its source. So, take a breath. We're not guessing or wasting money. We'll use a few simple tools and some logic to find the real problem. This guide will show you how to diagnose the issue step by step, just like a pro. Often, the fix is simple and cheap. Forget the guesswork. Let's get your Toyota running right again. Ready? Let's dive in. When your car shakes and loses power, it's gone into limp mode, your Toyota's way of protecting itself. The computer detects a serious problem and limits power to prevent damage. You'll notice rough running, unstable RPMs, and almost no acceleration. The VSC light comes on because the stability system can't function with an unstable engine. All these symptoms point to a single underlying issue. Our job, find out what's really wrong. Let's get to the root cause. Before you touch anything, scan for trouble codes. A cheap OBD2 scanner plugs in under your dash and reveals what the computer sees. Codes like P0121 or P0171 are clues, not answers. Don't just replace parts because of a code. It points to a circuit, not always a failed part. Write down the codes and use them as your starting point. For example, a throttle sensor code could mean a bad sensor, broken wire, or corroded connector. Use the code as a guide for what to check next. Smart diagnosis saves you money. Let's follow the clues. Most limp mode issues trace back to wiring, not the sensor itself. The computer sends a 5-volt signal to sensors. If wiring is damaged, the signal gets lost. Grab a multimeter and check the sensor connector for 5 volts, ground, and signal. If voltage is low or unstable, you found the problem, likely a broken or corroded wire. Check for rodent damage or corrosion at the connector. Wiggle the wires while testing. If the voltage jumps, you've got a break. Repairing a wire is free. Replacing a sensor unnecessarily is not. Always check wiring before buying parts. Look for hidden breaks or green corrosion. A simple wiring fix can solve the whole issue. Don't overlook the basics. Electrical issues are common and cheap to fix. Let's move on if wiring checks out. If wiring is good, a vacuum leak could be the culprit. Extra unmetered air makes the engine run lean, causing shaking and stalling. The computer can't compensate, so it triggers codes and limp mode. To find leaks, spray carb cleaner around intake gaskets and hoses. If idle changes, you found it. Or use a smoke machine for a safer pro-level test. Check all vacuum hoses, especially old or cracked ones. The PCV hose is a common failure point. Even a tiny leak can cause big problems. Replace any damaged hoses or gaskets. A simple hose fix can get you back on the road. Once you've found the problem, fix it right. Repair broken wires with proper connectors and heat shrink tubing. Replace cracked hoses or faulty gaskets. Don't just patch them. Clean or replace corroded connectors as needed. After repairs, clear the codes with your scanner. This resets the system and takes the car out of limp mode. Start the engine. It should idle smoothly with no warning lights. Take a test drive to confirm the fix. You've solved the problem without guessing or wasting money. Remember, diagnose, don't guess. Use simple tools and logic to save cash and stress. Next time a warning light pops up, you'll know what to do. Rev up your Toyota and hit the road with confidence.